Hello everyone, I am Vinaya Tembe and today I am taking self and selves. Self and selves and the sentences about that. But before I start, let me tell you about my book 1000 Daily Use Sentences. The book is written in English and Marathi languages. The first sentence I have written in English, then the pronunciation of the sentence I have written in Marathi, and below that I have written Marathi meaning of that sentence. In this way I have written 1000 sentences, 16 different topics I have taken, very usual common topics in daily use life, and the links to buy the book online, Amazon, Flipkart and Notion Press, I am giving below this video in the comment section. So please see the links, buy this book. It will be really very useful for all, including small children to the aged ones, to the senior citizens. It's a really useful book. Keep with you and refer to it whenever you feel like. Thank you very much for seeing and listening to this. Now let me continue with the topic today. The topic I have taken today is self and selves. Now what is self? I, myself. That way self. And selves is the plural of that. SELF self is singular. Plural of that is SELVES. F changes to V and ES is added. Self and selves, singular and plural. So when the subject is single, I, he, she, it, then and you also when it is single, then you use self. When the subject is plural, they, we and you as plural, then you use selves. How? Let us see with the examples which I have written on the board. First example, I love myself. I love myself. So single, so myself, only F. He will do it himself. Means what? The work whichever is given to him, he will do it himself. He doesn't need anyone's help. Third sentence, she will study herself. She can study herself. She doesn't need anyone for helping her in studies. So she again herself, he becomes himself, I becomes myself. Single, 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 so SELF only is used. Number 4, it plays. I wanted to write here it. Suppose it is a cat, it is a dog, then it plays by itself. Simple present tense it is. So S is added to the verb. It plays by itself. The cat or the dog or whichever animal or bird you mean to say plays by itself. You means that dog or cat doesn't need you to be there with him or her. In that way it plays by itself. Again it singular pronoun and so self is used. Next one, they will find that themselves. Now here they, many people, so it becomes themselves, plural, themselves. Okay, they will find that themselves. Will search for it ourselves. Again we including me, many. So it is plural and so what we say? Ourselves. We and our and SELVES since it is plural. We will search for it ourselves. Next one, you need to improve yourself. Since it is SELF, this you can understand it is single person. Either a boy, a girl or a person but a singular one. You need to improve yourself. Single person need to improve himself or herself in that way. And the next one, you should mind yourselves. Again now here SELVES plural form is used. That means this you stands for plural. So many are there in front and somebody is telling all of them, you should mind yourselves in that way. Next one, behave yourselves. Again, many are there. Suppose for example in a class a teacher is standing and there are some 50 students sitting in front of her. Then what she will say to those students? Behave yourselves. She is telling them to behave themselves. Plural, so selves. Behave yourselves. Next one, discipline yourself. Now again the same example we can take, teacher and a student. One student standing in front of her or him. Then the teacher will say to that student, what she will say? Discipline yourself. So SELF for single. Carry this yourself. Again the same thing. Suppose some heavy thing is there, then carry this yourself. Telling someone who is a single person. So it is yourself. Let's do this ourselves. Let's. Full form is let us. Let us do this ourselves. Us means the basic pronoun is we. I and some other. So we. So let's do this ourselves. Plural. I myself will look into this matter. I myself will do this. So I myself will look into this matter. Okay. Next one. He can handle it himself. Anything, whichever is the problem, somebody is telling he can handle it himself. No need for you to be there to help him. He can handle it himself. Next one, she can look after herself. Suppose one girl is staying somewhere in a hostel or as a PG paying guest, then somebody else is telling she can look after herself. She can take care of herself. Don't worry about her in that way. She can look after herself. She is single, so self. My cat eats by itself. Suppose I have a small cat in my house and if I say my cat eats by itself, it eats itself. So itself, single again. Let them go ahead themselves. Somewhere someone is going, them, many people, let them go themselves. Let them go ahead themselves. Again plural, selves. And the last one, think about it yourselves. Since here selves is written, yourselves, that means somebody is telling to a group of people, think about it yourselves. There are many people, not a single one. So yourselves has come. I think this self and selves is clear to everyone. Thank you very much for watching this video today and please see the links for my book below this video in the comment section and definitely buy it and tell me in the comments itself whether you liked it or not. Thanks once again. Bye.